Ronnie Brown never saw them. My wife carried the lot. They were sensational. And I hope you've got another bag with you, sir. And I thank you very much. Back to the centre of the ground. Umpire about to start the final quarter. It's been all East Belmont since quarter time, Brady. I can't see St Leonards getting back into it. They need to fight for survival. Up goes Bell. He's run the hit out again. He's done so since quarter time. Out the back, DeLuca grabs it. Fires a pass into the forward zone. Long kick by DeLuca, who's back there. One player there only. Got three to beat. Well played there by the big 50 Guernsey. Did a good job too. Timmy Carter held the ball up in the forward zone. But there's that Serbo coming out. No, Sneller coming out of the fence. Sneller goes down the ground. Up goes McNeil. Can't mark it half back. Almost took the mark. Comes out to Shaw. Shaw shows a bit of pace. And a little toe pack. It's a spiral putt up the wrong way. Book is up. Oh, but can't hold the mark. Postman at the back of the pack. Went to hand pass it. Ronnie had no one to give it to. Held onto the ball too. Did Ernie Postman. He got the ball free, but a free kick going to be paid here for holding the footy. Ronnie, you've agreed with that one. Picking himself up to take the free kick is Greg Johnson, who certainly has been a try for St Leonards today. He takes the free kick at centre half back.
Yeah, great tackle, Jono. Kicks now to centre wing. Looks there for the high flyers over the back. Collins takes a screamer. Centre wing.
He's got a player loose in the centre of the ground. The kick carries too much distance. He's looking there for DeLuca. He can't mark. At the base of the pack, a chance there for Mason. He couldn't handle the footy either on that occasion. Free kick going to be paid here. Going to come back and take the kick, sir, if you don't mind. Thank you very much, because it's not your kick at all. And the free kick goes to DeLuca, who's played a super game for St Leonards. He spears a pass into the forward zone. What a lovely kick by DeLuca. Kicked to 65 metres into the arms of Serbo, who was on his own. Lovely kick by DeLuca.
What did you say about this gentleman off air, Cookie?
He said he's got a shape like you. Tell what, he kicks it a bit like you too. Not a good kick into the forward zone. A pack of the pack players kick it off the ground. No one can do so. Look at them trying in there for their sides. Respective sides diving in on top of the footy. It's flipped out wide. Too late. Umpire's already blown the whistle. I'm going to ball it up, he said. At the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard shows 17 goals, 6-108 points on the board. St Leonards 5 goals, 12-42. We played 2 minutes in the final quarter on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock.
At Corio Village too, the Rock, and well, Rock gives us a lovely plaque each week to present to the best man on the ground with a lovely APCO Easy Shop guest video glass tankard.
And they're presented where on?
At the Queen of the West Hotel every Monday night for local footy replay, 6:30. So where every good sportsman should drink is the Queen of the West. Pop Ed and Saginator David and Ruth Dean at the Queen of the West, Packington Street, Geelong West.
Yeah, out in Paco Street. Now on the screen there we can see a player down. They got the stretcher out again, Ronnie. It's an East Belmont player. We'll try and pick him up. He's lying, of course, he's back to the ground so he can't see a number. We're just trying to pick him up for you. It doesn't look too good as the news agency scoreboard goes up again. 108 plays at 42.
Have a look at this plug here.
Ronnie's just picked the St Leonards player up doing tumble turns here at Mario Rendon. It is just amusing himself while the player on the ground's in a bit of strife. Gee, Ronnie, since quarter time. Hey,
Mum, Dad?
Oh, you're raving to Mum. Unbelievable. Your mother wouldn't want to know if she saw you now. At quarter time, it was 5 goals, 131 to 3-4-22. Just 9 points the difference. All of a sudden, three-quarter time, 107 plays 41, 66 points the difference. It's been all East Belmont since quarter time, and it's been brought about by their running players. Doubledown's been sensational. And I think Bell going into the ruck has done well. When Frost was controlling the rucks, and Bell's done even better since he came onto the ball.
Yeah, when Frosty tied and Darren Bell came on. Yeah, they're both very lightly built ruckmen, but they're very agile, they're very athletic, and have done very well for their side in getting the ball down in front of the path of the quicker, zippier, smaller players.
Well, gee, Ronnie, this player's not too good. I hope the ambulance is back after taking Andrew Ackershot off to the hospital, because he might have a return trip, I reckon.
Well, that means what, the fares will be only half price, or what? 2 for the price of one.
You want to get in a ride in an ambulance. It costs you $25 to get in, and about $700 to get out. You want to be a member of that ambulance brigade thing, Ronnie?
Very good. How much does it cost you a year, Cookie? Family subscription?
Oh, $35 or $50.
Very cheap.
Nothing. Yeah, got to be a member of that. If you're not a member of that, but you've got a couple of kids, you're off your rocker. But this poor player down here, we're just waiting to see who it is. Can you pick him up yet, Ron?
I think it may be. He started off on defence. The 53 Guernsey, Darren Habby. I think it may be him up on the forward line for East Belmont. But
we've almost got to look at his number. Not quite there. And extra trainer's just covered up the back there. But he's not good, Ron. They've taken a lot of time to put him on the stretcher here. And they're very meticulous with what they're doing out here. And that's good, because The concern for the player is the main thing. The game can stop, it'll start again. But the concern for the player is very important at this stage. Not too good. 108 plays 42. Corio Village News Agency bringing us the last quarter.
What a news agency it is. Biggest one in Geelong. It's got everything, mate. The wrappings, the magazines, it's got newspapers, the card selection. Ray Edwardson out there at Corio Village.
If you don't want to buy anything, you can go out and abuse Ray for his umpiring.
Well, he loves it.
He loves it.
He thrives on abuse.
Oh, come and see me and shout at me. He loves it. Gets it every Saturday, gets it all week.
Good on you, Ray. Chairman of the Geelong District Football Umpires League and I believe a board member also of the Buckley's Gaming Centre. Very busy boy, Ray Edwards, and we thank him for his support. So all you GDFL followers and obviously our quarters of football who are sponsored by Ray Edwards and GDFL Bingo and APCO and
Bird Cameron, the Chartered Accountants.
All you supporters watching this commentary, please support our sponsors because really without our sponsors' support, we wouldn't be here today, Cookie.
Yeah, there's no tapes through the year. There's no tapes of finals. It's pretty important stuff when you're playing footy. Have a look at the tape after the game. And, yeah, okay, that player's off the ground. The bounce down's right down there in the goal mouth. Let's see who can grab hold of this footy. Well, there's about 30 players on the ball there. On it out. This will come out. It does so, though. Here's a kick out of defence. That might be Cunningham on the right foot.
Buckingham. It was Double Dam, sorry.
Double Dam, was it? Out towards half-back. Jeff Shaw has given away a free kick here. It's going to go the way of Dean McNeil, who takes the free kick at half-forward. Kicks the pass in towards centre half-forward. The kick was all right, and the big fella's down there in the forward line now in the big fella there in Serbo.
And dropping an absolute soda was Peter McCallum.
But Simpson's grabbed it. Simpson spears a pass into the forward zone. The back of the pack, Collins, can he gather quickly? He's thrown off the footy. Great tackle. Rocky's 24-hour locksmith time clock shows 8 minutes gone, final quarter. And losing the ball in the tackle that time is Collins. And the free kick going the way of East Belmont. And they did work that very well out of defence, Ron.
Mirko Sneller it was. Got it across to Cheetahs, whose kick, not a good one. The bouncing ball to the centre of the ground. Sees Mason, who's been busy. The hand pass or put Shaw under a bit of pressure. Steve Shaw it is and was bustled out of the way there by Mirko Sneller. Jason Smith comes in and finds the lovely hand pass to the running McLaughlin. Tapped on Kelly. Nice work to Perry. Kicks on the left foot to centre half forward. Opportunity now. Stern it was. Hand pass back to Perry. Bit slow. Double Dam. Look out. He swoops on the leather. Loves to kick goals. Run Double Dam. But he fumbled the football. And St Leonard's now break clear at half back to the agency of the coach in Dean McNeil.
Yeah, Harry Butler did well to get it across to McNeil's kick, not particularly effective off that left foot. Spirals the ball over the boundary line out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw. No, we will have a free kick, I beg your pardon. It was on the full. I thought it might have been in Jeffrey. Takes the mark at half, but takes the free kick, I beg your pardon, at half forward. Kicks the ball into the centre half forward position. No one there. Randoni, it is buttons up well. Kicks the ball out to half back. Going up, taking a nice mark. McLaughlin wants to play on as he did before. Oh, eludes the tackle. Nice and easy as you like. Long punt kick from McLaughlin. Right, bouncy. Don't tell me he's bombed it through. Yes, sirree. David McLaughlin, who's been a lively player all day, has bowled the perfect off break. It has bounced back from outside the off goal post and gone straight through the high diddle, and another goal on the board of the Lions, and they've certainly looked very impressive this afternoon, Ron.
Yeah, they certainly do, and well, I suppose it's the old cliche though, Cookie. On your own pitch, you're always worth at least 5 or 6, and well, today they're worth about 18. Yeah, that's what the margin's going to be.
Okay, Corio Village News Agency scoreboard. East Belmont, they've gone to 18 goals, 6-1-14. St Leonard's 5-12-42. Back into the centre, up goes Simpson, taps the ball over his head to no effect at all. That's DeLuca in there. Might have been pulled off the footy whilst trying to gain possession. Not in possession, rules the umpire, and DeLuca takes the free kick in the centre of the ground.
Yeah, Dean DeLuca, a very busy player for the St Leonard's side now. Kicks high. Up looking for the high flyer in McNeil at the back of the pack.
Oh, what a great mark.
And should get 50 against Danny Montgomery. LaRue, you shouldn't do that. Got away with it. Umpires must be getting tired as well, Cookie.
DeLuca not paid the 50, but the long kick is into the goal mouth. Up players rise. Serbo's there. Kick off the ground by East Belmont. Travels across the face of the goal mouth. This looks like Collins is a pick it up. Hand passes defensively. Goes back towards McNeil. McNeil shows great vision. Chips the ball across the mark. Taken by Anthony Ward. Spears it towards Serbo, who goes up and grabs the ball inside the 40-metre line. That used to be a 50-metre line at most grounds, really. There's not enough room here to put the 50s. They would have just about crossed it. They draw those. And Serbo comes in on the right right foot. Oh, kicks it like a defender into the forward zone. Up high there. Couldn't hold the mark. Was the 37 Guernsey in Andrew Scott. And there a chance East Belmont to run the ball towards the fence. Good defensive work. They've got it away 25 metres away from their goal. And a boundary throw-in's going to occur in front of the grandstand where we enjoyed a magnificent hot dog cooked by Wendy Newton in the canteen just before play started.
Good on you, Wendy. And East Belmont, they've been strong either up or down the ground. As we see now the ball back into play. Chipped there by Collins to the pocket across goal. Looks there for a teammate in McCallum. He was dispossessed of the leather. Loose ball. Trying to swoop on the footy there was Simpson. Couldn't trap it though for the St Leonards side. About to throw in about 45 metres from the St Leonard goal, who are in desperate need of a 6-pointer.
Yeah, too late now. They don't want one. They want about 12 on. Boundary throw in. Up goes Montgomery. Might get the free kick here. Let's wait and see what the umpire sees it.
That's a good test, Cookie. If East Belmont are a good side, they should really bury their opponents. But at the moment, their skills just dropping a little, obviously getting a bit tired.
Ball back into the centre. It was marked there by Butler. It was. Go the hand pass to Johnson. Away he went towards half forward. Intercepting down there. Jason Smith takes the mark. Feeds off the hand pass. And away go East Belmont out of attack. They've gone out towards half back. It's a fair way away. It's that far away. They're almost in the Grovedale pub. It's that far over there, Ronnie. That's the widest ground I've ever seen. And the boundary umpire's going to come in. I think he's going to throw it in, is he? Or is it a free kick being paid?
Yeah, Rod Cunningham, a little bit stiff there, Cookie. Just couldn't hold the ball long enough to take that mark. And now we see the throw in. Ground level, Dean Mason butted up well there for the St Leonard side. Screws the ball over his left shoulder. But, oh, yeah, cool in the crisis, Jason Smith. Gave it to the LaRue. Danny Montgomery goes out wide and finds Damien Kelly at half-back.
Away he goes with the hand pass to Shaw, who's run all day. He goes with the right foot down to the half-forward zone. Now comes Bukta, takes the mark on the boundary line, a long way out from goal. Probably going to kick about the 45 metres, and like any true forward, he's going to have a shot, I think, Roddy. He can see the goal, so he reckons he's within kicking distance.
Usually a lovely kick of the ball, and if he
can
aims
kick
for
the ball,
left,
this boy, Bukta comes in.
Left goal
on
post.
the right foot.
No,
he doesn't aim it for that might even go out of bounds. Wait on the boundary umpire. It might be your decision, son. Goal umpire's given a point. You wouldn't want to be a close game, would you? We've had a couple of minutes.
That was out of bounds by about 15 metres.
Yeah, at least. And, okay, it's a point off the boot there of Andrew Bukta. He got the shock of his life too. Andrew Bukta hung his head in shame, then realised he had a point. Here's the kick out at the Wards. McNeil is up and almost pulled in a beauty. Goes to ground. A chance for Ward. He couldn't handle the footy. It's picked up there by the 17 Guernsey of Jeffrey, who's been a lovely player. He punt kicks towards the forward zone, but the kick is not effective, and it goes straight back to the centre of the ground, where Jeff Shaw takes a nice mark.
Good mark there, Greg Johnson, at half-back, but he's unfortunately found Shaw for East Belmont. Gave it to Bukta, who's trying to make amends. A lovely penetrating kick from about 70 metres, but he's hit the woodwork, the base of the goal post. A little bit stiff, Andy Bukta.
Well, good kick again from Bukta. That was a much better kick, in fact, from Bukta. But just as you say, hitting the base of the goalpost. That doesn't happen too often, Ron. It usually bounces one way or the other, but hit right on the half volley at the base of the post. Here's the kick out from full back, and Simpson goes up and takes the mark. Now Simpson steadies around for St Leonards, chips the short one in, and he's found McNeil at centre half back. He eludes his opponent on the mark there, and that player was Damien Kelly. And Simpson, out wide he goes there, does McNeil, towards the centre wing, and St Leonards a chance. He might be Butler. Randoni it was, kicks the ball down towards half forward. No mark is taken. The back of the they batted up well in defence, and East Belmont haven't they? They've really done well. They've worked hard in defence. They get this one out too. Running onto the footy. Good play there by Normie Collins, tackling all players. He got 4 to beat. He slapped it back the wrong way at the present time. He might have support. Yes, he has got support. Little kick around the boundary line. Here comes the boob. Can he gather the footy in? He can't do so on this occasion. And the player there, of course, Dave McLaughlin, couldn't quite gather it, showing great pace to get there. It's late in the last quarter on. He looks a bit tired, almost as tired as you. Give us one more shout for the last quarter.
Good on you, Cookie. And we see that the big men fly for that guest video by Glenn Frost. Back on the balls for the East Belmont side. Goes thump and punches it back from whence it came. And we'll have an action replay boundary throw in about 55 metres from the East Belmont goal. Time clock ticking away.
Boundary throw in. Up they go. Knocked over the top there by Frost. Wait on the umpire's decision. He's picked one out. I think it's going to go the way of East Belmont. And the little fella taking the kick is Perry. Perry spears the pass across towards centre half forward. Randani puts the mitt in front of Buchter and did well, did Mario Randani. They've had a good duel all day. Two good players playing on one another. The kick comes out to McNeil at half back. He kicks the ball up towards half forward, but not a particularly effective kick as Jason Smith playing his 100th goes down the ground. Up goes Buchter. Might have taken the mark.
Oh, what for?
Jamie Collins said, I don't think so, but Buchter takes the mark and he kicks the ball across towards centre half forward. Good play, Randani. Two to beat. Stern's one of them. He slaps it away from Stern and also Anthony Ward. Rod Doubledam, I beg your pardon. And Randani follows up. Well done, Mario. Terrific effort. Took the ball from centre half back in a losing side. Shall play your heart, Mario. Paddled the ball wide. Beat two opponents and he's gained 45, 50 metres perhaps, and he's found the safety of the boundary line.
Yeah, top effort, Randoni, as we wait there. Boundary throw in centre wing. Up they go. DeLuca thumps it back towards their goal, but Doubledam's there. Quick kick. Finds his opposite number, though, in the middle of the ground in the Tiger. Anthony Shaw goes short looking there for DeLuca, but great work. Doubledam thumps it forward. Trying to pick it up, Povey. Tapped it forward. Great unselfish football. Doubledam goes short, but chipping in for the St Leonards side. Greg Johnson at half-back.
Yeah,
plays good hand pass too, it was.
Yes, plays on immediately, but the ball spilled free at half forward. Here's a little chip into the forward zone. Up, getting underneath this one, taking the mark. Two is Sutherland. He's got four. He's got to kick four in a hurry to get those three slabs off Dave Franey. I tell you what, Dave Franey doesn't mind a drink. He'll drink the lot. He won't give any to anyone else. And Sutherland kicked 4 goals. He's in particular bit of hurry here, Sutherland. Spears the ball through very quickly. Now says, good kick, boys. Get it back to me if you don't mind very quickly. I want to have a crack at these 3 slabs. And Sutherland kicks his 5th.
Gee, good effort, isn't it, really? I mean, he's kicked 5 straight this afternoon, and that's not a bad performance, is it, Cookie?
Well, 5 a game, Ronnie. Gets you 100 for the year, roughly.
Certainly does, and Jamie Sutherland quite a handy focal point for the East Belmont side at up forward. And, you know, you look at the Buchter at half forward. Gee, you've got Doubledam in the pocket running down through the middle of the ground, creating havoc. Yeah, their forward structure's pretty well set up, isn't it?
Yes, not too bad at all. We've seen Sutherland play in a key defensive role on previous occasions, a centre half-back or full-back or perhaps half-back, flank-back pocket. But he's certainly given an option up forward as the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard comes up showing 19 goals, 8. That's terrific kicking. 122 points on the board. That's for East Belmont. St Leonards just 5 goals, 12-42. And they've been a disappointing side since quarter time. And you wonder where Dean McNeil will go this week at training. What can you tell the boys that up with them in the first quarter, then just fallen right away?
I'd have a talk to my recruiting committee.
Okay, bounce down the centre of the ground. Up they go. The ball knocked forward. It lands in the arms here of McNeil. He gets the hand pass away. He's in all sorts of trouble, but the hand pass goes towards Harry Butler. He's tackled, loses the footy in the tackle. Might have got the free kick. I think you'll find that Butler will take this one at the centre half back position, and he will send St Leonards into attack. Thought about the hand pass, but now goes onto the left foot.
Yeah, nice kick too, up to half forward. Paul Serbo, who's been a bit of a bright light for St Leonards since being moved to half forward, couldn't take the chest mark. Well off the way, Jeff Shaw. Kicked off the carpet, Collins. Jason Smith's there, butted up well there to Paul Chudis, who just chips it over the top, but didn't make clean contact with the footy, and was trying to find Jeff Shaw there at centre wing, who was 10 metres clear of his opponent, but Jimmy didn't quite make good contact with the footy. It's out of bounds.
Ronnie, I think Chudis has been the best defender on the ground today for 4 quarters. He's played a sterling
good call,
game.
Cookie. Good, very good call indeed.
Boundary throw in. The free kick going to be taken here by Simpson. Now he's worried about where to go. He goes across the ground towards half forward, a centering kick. The ball is knocked away there by Ernie Posman. He might have given away the free kick. I think he has. Yes, sir. Free kick coming up to St Leonards. And this looks like McCullum. The institution kicks the ball down to the forward zone. No mark taken down there. Oh, it rebounded as quick as it got there. Out towards Posman again. Here's a chance for Posman. He's got plenty of pace. Can he run on the footy? Oh, gathers it beautifully. Eludes one tackle. Tackled, loses it though. Kick off the ground. Back towards the forward pocket there for St Leonards. Here's a chance for Johnston. Hand passed over the top. Got DeLuca running through. DeLuca lines up. As he kicked his first for the day. Might have drifted away too far. Dude, DeLuca, his performance has been very good here today, but he's kicking just offline. 5 points straight on the board for Dean DeLuca. But Ronnie, I would be critical of his game. I think he's been their best player by a long way.
Oh, without a doubt, Cookie. And Well, a very frustrated Dean DeLuca, I would suggest.
Well, on a good day they go through, don't they? On a bad day, well, they just don't. Kick out. Out towards halfback. Shaw's a chance. Overrun the footy. He's got support. Needs a bit too. As the hand pass comes from Stern back to Shaw. Shaw goes a tumbling punt towards centre halfback. No mark taken. It was all defensive stuff there. Here's a hand pass out wide. It's a beauty too because running onto the footy is Double M. He's run onto it all day. Kicks it down towards centre half forward. Up goes the big fella in Sutherland. He can't take the mark. It's punched away from him. Randoni goes in. Spittles it out wide. So too does Butler in there to give a bit of assistance. Off hands it goes. Over the boundary line. The boundary umpire. A tired boundary umpire, I won't suggest, is going to come in and throw this footy in. Let's watch his action. Other young fella. Here it goes. Oh, super throw in because it's late in the last quarter. He's tired, we're tired, and that's a good effort by the boy. And the field umpire now, Ron, has picked one out here. It's going to go the way of St Leonards, and they're going to take it looks like Jamie Collins at half back.
Yeah, Collo now looks up the centre wing for his brother. Bit of brotherly love, but on that occasion, the brother in Normie Collins was well beaten on that occasion. Good use of the body. Danny Montgomery sees it over the line and out of bounds.
Another good throw in too for late in the last quarter. Give the ruckman every chance. He does so too. It's picked up here and a kick comes out of the fence. There by Stern, was it? Yes, it was. Down towards half forward. McLaughlin cleverly keeps the ball in play. He was out, the ball was in. Goes towards Bookter at half forward. Spills off him. A chance for Double Dam. He can't pick it up. In comes DeLuca for St Leonards. He's trying very hard. Can he get the ball away? No, he can't, but he's going to get the free kick pulled off the footy, says the umpire. He wants to play on immediately. The kick's a shocker. Almost a mark taken there by Damien Kelly. He's smothered the ball into him. Very tired looking kick, that one I thought from DeLuca, Ronnie. He tried to get it out
got
wide,
a few mates,
just didn't get enough foot on it, and it went towards Kelly, who couldn't take the mark, but he held the ball up at half forward for East Belmont.
Time clock ticking away. Up they go. Frost got it down in the direction of Burnett. Little quick kick. Goes to the pocket. Perry's there. All clean bowled to Damien Kelly.
That's out on the full run.
Yes, it is.
Off
and
the boot.
Gee, poor football there from St Leonards because there was two St Leonards players there.
23 minutes gone on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock. Rockies out there at Corio Village for your lock clocks and whatever else that rhymes, and a few trophies as well. And the free kick's going to go to Craig Jeffrey.
What's the odds here, mate?
Well, he's kicking from the dead pocket, Ron, in front of those practice wickets there. He's got to aim for that goal post on the left-hand side. Let's watch the ball swing back. Let's watch it swing back. It swung too far. 1 point only to Craig Jeffrey. Ronnie, the odds are 25 to 1. Would you like $1?
Thanks very much, Cookie, for the incentive, but no thank you.
Okay, Richie Howells kicks out from fullback, favours the far side of the ground, goes out wide towards Johnston, who's been a good tryer today too for St Leonards, and he takes the mark there in front of Double Dam. Johnston goes on the right foot, spears the pass in towards the centre. Oh, Bookter chips in, takes a nice mark, has to kick in a hurry, goes down towards Sutherland. He's up high, but he can't mark. Sutherland's a chance. He's got support. Is this Double Dam lining up for another one? Don't tell me he's bobbed this one as well. Oh, if you don't mind, Double Dam. He's kicked 8 straight.
No, he hasn't. He's blotted his copybook.
He's blotted the copybook. That goal umpire up that end, Ronnie's worried me all day. Okay, sorry, Ronnie Double Dam. I thought it was through. 7 goals, 1 to Double Dam. The kick from Howes comes in towards half back, and Brady's going to take the call away and see if he can get your 8th goal on the board, Rod Double Dam.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, he's trying awfully hard. He's been running around half forward. And I'll tell you what, the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard looks pretty impressive from an East Belmont point of view. They lead by 81 points here this afternoon as the ball well kicked away to Luca. Finds young Steve Shaw who caught one.
Ward it is, isn't it?
And booked very lucky not to be booked.
Steve Ward, yes. It looked worse than it was, I think. He's all right. He's got straight up.
Open hand it was.
Yeah. Kicks the ball up towards half back. Up goes the fellow playing his under the game in Smith. He can't gather the footy. It's been gathered and a long shot for goal. I think this might have got through, Ronnie. That one's got through.
Big fella. Danny May.
Danny May, was it?
He's now turned April into May.
He's turned April into May. And a nice goal kicked by that boy too, Danny May, because under a bit of pressure there from Jason Smith. A lot of experience, but May gathered the ball well. Long kick into the goal mouth and it just bounced the right way for him. And 4 points on the board to Danny May.
That's his second cookie too in the Corio Village News Agency final quarter scoreboard here. Round 3, match of the day, GDFL football for the 94 season. St Leonards, well, they're struggling a little bit, Cookie.
They're struggling more than a little bit. Up they go. Knocked down to the ground. Picked up by Double Dam. Double Dam fires the pass in towards Sutherland. He can't take the mark. He spins back on the footy. Pulled off it. Kicking off the ground. He's going to get a free kick, Sutherland. Going to get a free kick for mine. Yes, sirree. Umpire run of the scene. He was trying to get the foot in the ball. Was pulled off it. And Sutherland will take the free kick. He's got 5. Taking his time a bit. You think he'd want to get back and get it through. The 3 slabs is a fair prize for a full forward, Ronnie.
Yeah, that certainly is. He's kicked those flat mongrel punt, but it went straight.
Straight through the middle, no doubt about that. You're a good judge. 6 goals to Jamie Sutherland, 7 goals to Rod Doubledam. Haven't they been good in attack? And Jeff Shaw, of course, has drifted down and bobbed through a couple, 3 in fact. Andrew Bookter's got 2. 1 goal to the Jack Frost. Glenn Frost, he's got 1. And Mr. Miraculous at half forward. Dave McLaughlin's got 1 also. Whilst for St Leonards, 2 goals to Danny May, 2 goals to David Maloney, and 1 goal to Dean McNeil and Greg Johnson.
2010, 130 points East Belmont. St Leonards 613.49. Corio Village News Agency final quarter scoreboard.
Promising performance from East Belmont today as the ball goes to centre, kicked by Normie Collins, doesn't travel much distance. Here's a quick hand pass from Joseph, was it got across the shore. He had support, he didn't need it. Shaw goes down towards half forward, looking there for the little fella running on the footy in Perry. He can't get hold of the footy because it bounces badly for him, and out of bounds she goes. He's hotly pressed there by Jamie Collins, and a boundary throw in half forward flank. In it goes. Knockdown was a good one too by the big fella Damien Kelly, going up, knocked the ball to the ground, but a free kick infringement here in fact has been paid, and it's going to go the way of Dean McNeil. He's been a good try for St Leonards, and he takes the free kick towards half back.
Kicks looking for Serbo, under pressure from Shaw. Doubleton's there, good shepherding allows the Dingo, Ernie Posman to come in. He chips a little half volley out there to the direction of Joffa Jeffrey. Under pressure, lost the footy. Dean Mason, good football. St Leonard's defender jumps on the leather. Umpire said, give it a me, we'll have a bounce down.
29 minutes gone. The Rockies 24-hour Locksmith time clock shows us in the final quarter of this Division 2 game between East Belmont and St Leonard's. And as Roddy said, it's a bounce down at the centre half forward position. Oh, players rise high. Here's a chance for East Belmont. A hand pass out wide. Going to go towards Povey. Can Povey handle it? He can't do so. Normie Collins chips in with great dash. Chips the ball out wide. Pushed further afield on this occasion by Ward, who has played a fair game today, this young fella. In Steve Ward heads for the safety of the boundary line. He finds that. Here's a runner come out here with the dark glasses on. I don't know if he's trying to be Ronald Biggs or what, but he's come out the dark glasses as the umpire throws the ball back into play. Kick it off the ground. Lands, in fact, very close to Anthony Ward. Spills off his minute chest, we might say. He's not a big Perusi, only a little fella, and it spills off his chest over the boundary line for a boundary throw in, right in front of the commentary position.
Up they go. Frost in front. Got it down well. Oh, Montgomery. Quick hands too. Beautiful football to Joffa Jeffrey. Looks to Sutherland. Takes the mark. Plays on. Oh, has he kicked another one? Yes, he has.
Yes,
great goal, but it was touched off the boot, said the central umpire. Ooh. Oh, why didn't he slow down?
Well, he's 25 metres out from goal directly in front.
He's kicked 6-1 now.
I think he might have got excited. He can see the 3 slabs. I think he headed for those. And, yeah, that could have been 7. Here's Richie Howes kicking out the full-back position. Goes out wide towards Dean McNeil, who takes the mark in front of Andrew Bookter, who stands on that mark at the present time. A little kick is a good one too there from McNeil, and he's found his teammate coming down the ground. Was that Maloney taking the mark, Ronnie? No, it was not.
It's DeLuca. Oh, he's kicked it straight to the man of the mark.
He's made a mistake. He's played very well today, but he's kicked this one into the man of the mark. He hangs the hands on the knees, bending over. He's a very tired boy, and I'm not surprised because he's been in the play most of the day. And yeah, good game doing DeLuca. That wasn't his best ever, but a good game. Boundaries throw in. Up goes the big fella. Knocks the ball to the ground as Bookter. Player running onto the footy, might have been claimed with the footy, yes.
Povey, tried to break the tackle. Caught.
Tried to do too much. You're right, Ronnie. Free kick there to St Leonards.
DeLuca's kick a shocker. He's obviously very tired. Opportunity here, Double Dam. Can he kick 8? I think he can. Not a problem.
It's almost an anti-climax. Fancy a bloke kicking his 8th goal, and the crowd hasn't even gone boo here. It's all over. Rod Double Dam this time kicks his 8th, and gee, what a player he's been all day today. He's been lively around the packs, and he just doesn't miss.
Well, mate, he lives at Conowari, and I tell you what, I've nearly run him over many a time. He's pounded that many miles up and down the old Barnets Road. He's unbelievable.
He's a fitness fanatic, Ron.
Certainly is. He's
For those viewers, the Queen of the West, who don't know where Connor Warrior was, I'm right with you. I've never heard of the place. Here's East Belmont. They've gone to 21 goals, 11 points on the ball, 137. St Leonards, 6 goals, 13. That's 49 points. Corio Village News Agency scoreboard bringing you the last quarter here. Tell you what, been impressive today of the East Belmont Lions. Double Dam and Sutherland. Two-pronged attack with Jeff Shaw drifting in now and again. Up they go. Simpson wins the hit down. Knocks it down to his teammate running past. There's Johnston, who's been a trier. Punt kicks towards half forward. Up high is Danny May. He can't mark on this occasion. At centre half forward. A little kick forward by the Peter McCallum there. Down towards the forward zone, but doesn't gain much distance at all. And a chance to run the footy out here for the East Belmont Lions. They stacking on top of it. The umpire found a free kick. I think he has, Ron. Yep. And it's going to go the way of Danny Montgomery, who's been a stout defender all day.
Yes, certainly has. Gave it to Darren Bell, who found Double Dam loose again at centre wing. His kick to the corridor, a good one. Perry at the back of the pack. Breaks the tackle. Now, opportunity Sutherland. Traps it well. Steady. Yes,
he's got another one. I tell you what, if he'd have just steadied and kicked the previous one, he'd have been level with Dave Franey. And we're late in the final stages of the final quarter. Brought to you by the Corio Village News Agency. The only interest in the game is with that boy on screen, Jamie Sutherland, can kick one more goal and get 3 slabs off the veteran Dave Franey. Corio Village News Agency scoreboard shows 22 goals, 11, 143 on the board, 2 East Belmont. St Leonards, 6 goals, 13, 49 points. And Jamie Sutherland been a live wire in attack.
I hate to upset you, but Dave did kick 9 in the seconds.
9? You told me 8. You never trust. Just listen here.
If you'd listen to me once in your life, you might have half a chance of learning something.
You can never trust your mates. He told me 8. Bounce down in the centre. Up they go. Frost goes high. Simpson went a bit higher, about 3 stories higher. Not the ball to the ground. Here's the chance. St Leonards, can they come into attack? No. Too slow to get the ball out. The umpire said, "Oh, you're lucky, son. I'm going to ball this ball up," as Normie Collins was about to make up with the footy.
Here, umpire now in Peter. Not bounced down. Favoured young Steve Shaw, but he couldn't control it. Danny LaRue, Montgomery, butters up. Oh, very tired there, Corey Povey. Yeah, dropped the soda for mine. Just took the eyes off the leather.
Nice hands, McLaughlin, who got it to Montgomery. It was a nice hand pass, set him free. They throw it in. Up they go. Damien Kelly been a bit of a trier, and he's been a veteran here too, Damien Kelly, as he takes this out of the air, but loses the footy as he tries to hand pass it away. And the boundary umpire, he's going as well as when he started this kid. He throws this one and gives the ruckman a chance. Over the back of Frost it goes. Here's a chance. Player tackled high. Harry Butler at half back takes the free kick, gives it across to Normie Collins. He goes across the ground to Mario Randoni. Hasn't he had a good duel with Bookton? They've both been good players. And Randoni goes out wide towards centering position. And Peter Barry takes the mark. And Ronnie, I want you to guide me through this kick. Yep, I wish you have a couple of shots.
Well, Pete struggled. He's got his left knee heavily strapped, and look, that's no exception. He's kicked it to the man on the mark. He's really battled today. Yeah.
Okay, he's been trying very hard, but look, fair dinkum. I've got a 9-year-old son, he kicks him just as far as he does.
There it is.
Mercifully, there is the siren. The game is all over. It's all over here at the Winter Reserve. And what a beautiful ground it is, too. I've never been here before. This is a sensational ground to play football on.
Yeah,
a little bit short, but what a magnificent playing surface, Ron.
Yes, it's just like the MCG, a lovely green, thick coat of grass, and yes, it's a credit to the natures and powers that be here at Winters Reserve, because a very good presentation of another great game of Australian rules football for the GDFL here this afternoon.
Right, just waiting on the Corio Village News Agency final scoreboard to come up on the screen. Ronnie, might be an opportune time to run through the goal kickers, if I may do so.
You can certainly do that, David.
Thank you very much. Okay, St Leonards, they got the goal kickers were Greg Johnson got 1, Dean McNeil kicked 1, David Maloney kicked 2 very early on, the Diesel, and 2 goals to Danny May. Whilst for East Belmont, David McLaughlin got 1, a nice one too it was too. Glenn Frost kicked 1. 2 goals were kicked by Andrew Bookter. Now 3 goals to Jeff Shaw. Now, Jamie Sutherland at full forward. I've got to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals.
7,
Jamie Sutherland. You've got him down for 7.
Yep.
And so have I just can't see. That's my eyesight. Okay, he got 7. And Rod Doubledam.
Here we go.
1,
just say
2,
8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 goals to Rod. I like to count them all so the viewers know that I'm not telling lies. Here's the scoreboard. The Corio Village News Agency scoreboard shows that East Belmont have had a big win today. They've kicked 22 goals, 11. Pretty hard to pick this up. 143 had defeated St Leonards 6 goals 13. That's 49 points on the board in a mammoth win. After the margin at quarter time was 9 points, the final margin is just 6 points short of the 100 one. It's 94 point victory to East Belmont. And gee whiz, weren't they impressive? After quarter time, they just romped away with this game.
They certainly did, and I'll be very interested to hear our director downstairs when he gets his composure. He's 3-2-1, Noel Fanning, and if he agrees with you this week, I'm going to go on strike next week.
Well, I'm going to let you give your votes first. Noel second. I'm going to go last. Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay.
You can do that.
Yeah, they did the job very well today, East Belmont, especially out of the centre. They had early on the big fella Frost was doing very well in the middle and getting the ball to ground. He's giving every chance to Jeffrey and also to Double Dam, who was moving the ball quite well in the forward line. Posman, whilst not kicking a goal, was very lively there. His hand passing was a feature of the game at one stage there. He just kept finding players on their own. Sutherland was a target down there, and McLaughlin across half forward kept dribbling across and picking up many possessions across that half forward zone, Roddy. And of course Jeff Shaw, who was picked on the wing, might well have played perhaps half forward, changing on the ball, but gee, he had a lot of the football today, Jeff Shaw, and kicked 3 goals for them, and they just had too many good players down in the forward zone. Yeah,
I think well, a bit more experience today, and they had use of the ball, and they made good use of the football too, and credit to Rod Doubledam as not only the fitness side of things he's worked on, I think their skill level was quite good too under pressure here this afternoon. Their disposal by hand and foot, 9 times out of 10, made the target, and that's what makes football so much easier when you can get the ball to your mate.
Yeah, St Leonards, of course, started quite well, Ronnie. They seem to be going all right there at quarter time. McNeil was going okay, and DeLuca was playing very well for them at quarter time, but they just seemed to fall away after that. And young Collins, Normie Collins, was doing very well also, but they just seemed to fall away. Some of their players, well, they got caught behind on many occasions. Didn't play the percentage stuff when they went across the ground that wasn't percentage. They sort of set things up there for East Belmont quite a few times, but well, they got a bit of work to do, I'd suggest, down there at St Leonards, and Dean McNeil will be very disappointed. I thought 2 things for the game, from St Leonards' point of view, 2 things. Dean McNeil has to play in the forward line. He has to give him a target. He can't play on the ball as well. He must be down there so that he's got something to kick the ball to. And the second thing was, the highlight of the day to me, was the battle between Andrew Buchter and Mario Randoni. Centre half forward and centre half back. Buchter kicked a couple of goals, 2 goals, 3 in fact, and maybe, could have been a star had he kicked straight. But Randoni's fist was very effective on many occasions at half back, and he never stopped trying. He ran the ball out of defence continually, and that was a great duel. I thought they broke about even.
Yeah, good call, David Cook. And Tigger, you've done it again. Another great summary of a very entertaining game of Australian rules football here this afternoon at Winter Reserve, completing round 3 GDFL for the 94 season. Your 3-2-1 votes, David Cook.
Okay, you're going first, Ron. As I just said, that Noel's going second and I'm going third. So you say that Noel copies my votes, and he won't do it on this occasion because you're given the first ones.
Well, 1 vote will go to the tireless work of number 1. No, it wasn't. It was number 20 for the St Leonards side, Dean DeLuca. Doesn't stop trying all day. 1 vote. 2 votes. Bloke who's very surprising here today. Played a lot of seconds football a few years ago when I was down here. Jimmy Cheetahs, I thought his game at half-back, you made mention in the call earlier that he was the best defender for the afternoon, and I actually agree with you, Cook.
Well, that's nice because viewers, it's a novelty.
And 3 votes without a doubt. The captain coach, he's kicked 8 goals here this afternoon, and he was very damaging at forward, very constructive around the ground, and giving his teammates a lot of opportunities with by hand or foot, and led the team by pure example here this afternoon. And congratulations, Rod Doubledam. I'd give him 6 votes.
Okay, you've just given him 3. Noel, are you down there? You got your votes ready, Noel?
Yes, I have got my votes ready. I'm going to give 1 vote to Danny DeLuca. I thought he was in everything all day. And I'm going to give 2 votes to young Cheetahs. Ran the packs, did a lot of hard work across the half-back line and everything. And I'm going to give 6 votes to the captain coach of East Belmont, Rod Doubledam. I reckon he played it when you can kick 8 goals. Was it 8 goals?
Yeah, he missed one, Noel. That was a bit disappointing, I thought.
Okay, if you can kick that many goals as captain coach in the centre of the ground, you deserve 6 votes. So there you go.
All right, now I'll give mine. Now I might shock you a bit here because I've given one.
Oh,
to
nothing's changed.
I give one to Dean DeLuca. I thought he played a superlative game for St Leonards. Had they not been without him, I don't know where they would have been because he continually won the ball. The only time they got the ball at the centre was when he got it out, and he unfortunately just offline with his kicking today, kicked 5 behinds, but he was their best player by a mile. They wouldn't mind about 5 of him down there at St Leonards, Dean DeLuca. I gave 2 votes to Jeff Shaw, who played wing half forward, changing on ball. A very effective player, especially in the first half. I'd agree with that, Ronnie. You're looking at me saying first half, but I thought he kept buttering up, doing well, and with apologies to Jimmy Cheetahs, I thought he played a great game. I'll put you in for the votes, Jimmy. I made his mind up. He didn't know who to give the votes to. And 2 to Shaw, and 3 votes. Now, you've all given a double down. I don't know how you can do that, because I've given 3 votes to Rodney Doubledam. Sensational. Yeah, 8 goals, 1, and should have kicked 9, and yeah, well done, Rodney, and I hope you do very well with the East Belmont Lions for the remainder of the season. You've certainly put a bit of fight into the players out here. You've got a few targets up forward with Buchner and Sutherland. Keep at it, son. Wish you all the best. Get that Chris Niblett back playing. You need him playing your side. He's a good footballer. Just decided to give it away for no reason at all. But, well, his old man's president. They might get him back, I reckon, Roddy. But no doubt about best on the ground. Roddy Doubledam, best player on the ground by a mile.
Okay, well, a quick summation of all the voting there, gentlemen, and with 9 votes here this afternoon, Rodney Doubledam. 4 votes, Jimmy Cheetahs. 3 votes, Dean DeLuca, and 2 votes, Jeffrey Shaw. So, the final analysis of all that on the guest video cameras here this afternoon in summary of round 3. Match of the day here for the GDFL in the 94 season. 1 vote to Dean DeLuca from St Leonards. 2 votes to Jimmy Cheetahs of East Belmont, and 3 votes to the captain coach of the Lions in Rodney Doubledam, a unanimous decision. And Cookie, we must thank a few people today.
Okay, the commentators, of course, are Roddy Brain. He's the one with the, he's sponsored by 4 and 20 Pies. He's that big. And also myself, David Cook. The cameraman, Brett Revere. Sean Cannon, of course. Daniel Fanning, of course, he's over in Pommyland. He's given the Pommy Sheilas a bit of a worry there. And Robert Watson, a new cameraman for the half the quarter here too. If you could just put your camera up a bit there, my friend. Here he gets off his bum here. He's a good man, Brett Revere. We're just going to show.
All the way from Melbourne too.
Yeah, new cameraman today. Just come up after half time. Give us a chop out. Did a very good job too, I might admit, Robert Watson. Our director downstairs is Noel Fanning. A big thank you to you, Guest Video Productions. Thank everybody for this. And on behalf of, we can just get a shot here of our new cameraman. He's still listening down there, Noel. Can you just punch that punching board one more time? Here it is. Just a bit higher there. That's our new cameraman there, young Watto. Well done, son.
Good on you, Watto.
The only thing wrong with him, he doesn't drink. That worries me a bit. But
he's got plenty of money in his pocket, though, Cookie.
That's good. The bloke up here alongside me, Noel Fanning, and also Ronnie Brown alongside me. They'll teach you how to drink if you stay here long enough. Not a problem at all. Yeah, on behalf of Noel Fanning, Brett Revere, Sean Cannon.
What about our sponsors?
Haven't got to them yet. And also Watto on the camera there. Ronnie Brown, David Cook. Brainy, you got the sponsors there?
Mate, who make it possible. The Queen of the West Hotel, now supporting the Monday Night Footy replay. Thanks to David and Ruth Dean down there at the Queen of the West, Packington Street, Geelong West.
It's going very well out
there.
Oh,
lovely, man. Lovely meal. Family atmosphere, the Sportsman's Bar and the Family Lounge. It's superb. Also, with our Bird Cameron Chartered Accountants, Corio Village News Agency, APCO Easy Shops, GDFL Bingo Centre, Maxi Fries Smash Repairs, Peter Jackson Graphics, oh, dearie me. And, of course, Rocky out there at Corio Village for all your trophies and locksmithing requirements. Rocky, we thank you all sincerely. And, of course, we must say a special thank you to the GDUL, the Geelong District Football Umpires League, who are also sponsors of Guest Video, and we thank them for their support. So, to everyone listening to the call here this afternoon, hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've had.
It's a great shot of your bald head, Rod. Eh?
I tell you what, there's some brains in there, boy. Anyway,
I reckon they've got out with the hair. I think they're gone.
I tell you what, without the support of these people, we wouldn't be here. So please, all you people out there, don't forget, support our local sponsors because they really are tipping in and supporting Guest Video. And if you really enjoyed the tape that much, put your hand in your pocket, $30, copy's yours forever.
Thank you very much.